Women of Reddit, what are your honest opinions on giving BJs? How much do you actually enjoy giving them? It's like cooking. Sometimes I really enjoy putting in the effort, and will go the extra mile. Maybe spice things up with a lime or two. But other days it's like, fuck bro, just do it yourself. There's pizza in the freezer. I used to be enthusiastic about giving them. But what happened? Now I can't go for very long without my neck cramping and my jaw locking up. It's so painful. My husband loves them obviously, so I enjoy it too. And it's something I got quite good at, so I take random pride in that too lol. I don't hate it, but it needs to be clean and I hate the taste of jizz. Get ready for the top commenters to have their accounts infiltrated by a ton of lonely Redditors. Try not catch a glimpse of these sloppy knob slobbers. I'm just here taking notes. I'm generally not a fan. It makes my eyes water and my nose run. Sometimes it tastes kind of bad. I generally start gagging and feel like I'm going to throw up after a bit. I'm most down to do it when I'm drunk, but that's also when the fear of throwing up is the worst. That said, I'll reciprocate, and I'll even initiate blowjobs sometimes, especially when drunk, but the only thing I like about giving them is the reaction from the guy. I don't enjoy them at all. I do it because I know he likes it, and in return for him going down on me, I don't find it absolutely repulsive or anything, but it isn't my cup of tea. I enjoy it, but it depends on the guy, and my mood, and typically more as foreplay. Smaller to average men are more enjoyable to have in my mouth. Also, it may be because he was uncircumcised, but my last boyfriend was much easier to get off with oral. My current boyfriend and other guys I've given blowjobs to needed a lot of suction at a steady rhythm for quite some time, which is really difficult and becomes painful after a while. Given that and the fact that it makes me mad horny, I enjoy starting with oral, but then I want to get fucked. I didn't like it at all at first. It was just gross in my opinion. The smell, the taste, how much work it is. Then I got a new boyfriend. That's the point where I realized why I didn't like it. Wash your dick, guys. Now, I just love it. His facial expressions when I hit the right spot. The little moans that he tries to keep in and his trembling legs. Nothing hotter than that. Edit. I can't spell. If I'm allowed to take control, then yes. If the guy has his colossal werewolf hands clasped around the back of my head and thrusting into me like I'm a grapefruit, then no. I like it. Especially the first part where it's all soft and squishy and you can fit the whole thing in your mouth and it's like pleasantly soft bubblegum monsieur. Then when you can feel it getting bigger and firmer and finally pop right out the mouth. Not a big fan of the end bit where you really have to buckle down and get results. Unless he's moaning in, oh god. If he's moaning and encouraging you and you're to get there on this project. Holy fuck, that's magical. I like giving them now because my soul likes it. It also helps that I've given enough of them to be confident that I'm not doing a terrible job. I was never too keen on giving them in new relationships or during hookups because I was self-conscious about my skills and I find them extremely intimate. I would be more comfortable having sex with a guy before I would give him a BJ. I don't mind doing it, I'm just not sure if I'm good at it. Edit. Is there a better way to reply to all who commented? Anyway, thanks everybody. After reading your replies, I guess I'm just not confident in my abilities. I never had a guy complain or rush anything, but I kinda thought they were just being nice. Because honestly I don't trust the opinion. Guys are easy to please. Everybody is different and when I'm dealing with intimacy I rather not generalize. I generally like it. I think it depends on the guy's reaction in our communication though. If a dude starts ramming my head down on his dick, no, I'm not having fun. For partners that communicate and tell me what they like and want and let me go for it, yeah, I'll do it all the time. Edit. I did not expect this to blow up like it did. So thank you wonderful internet people. I enjoy pleasing my partner. I like having that control over his pleasure. But the act itself I seriously dislike. I hate gagging. I hate having it in my mouth. And I hate how much hard work it is, controlling gag reflexes, tongue placement, use of lips, pace and rhythm, the taste, the texture, the messiness, trying to breathe, strain on the jaw, and constantly reminding myself to watch the teeth. Insert cliché SATC quote here. Honey, they don't call it a job for nothing. It 100% depends on my mood. Like if I'm feeling it, then I'm going hard, slobbing, deep-throating, having a great time. If I'm not, then it's just like, oh, my mouth is only so deep. Can you come already? I love how my husband reacts to it. His pleasure turns me on, but the act itself isn't something I'd seek out. I am a somewhat late bloomer lesbian, but before I figured that out, I gave one once. I think it was a very bad time for both of us. Sorry, Andrew, wherever you are, don't like it, but it's not because I think it's gross or something. I would love to be able to do that for my boyfriend, but my mouth is just entirely too fucking small. It hurts my jaw pretty bad after a literal minute because I just can't comfortably fit it in, which makes it twice as hard to keep my teeth off of it. He says he doesn't like it anyways, but that's probably largely because of incompatibility between his dick size and my mouth size. Considering I'm the only person he's ever done anything with to form that opinion, I think I'd like it a lot more if it didn't hurt, though, and he'd probably like it more too, I'd imagine. I do, however, know that even if it did fit, I could never swallow. The texture of the stuff is just so off to me, and I have a thing with certain textures making me vomit.